And we're live.
Welcome to We Are Assholes, the show where we are assholes. I am the host, PJ Philium. I am a fat straight man.
Hi, I'm Dave. I'm a cryptard. My gender pronouns are crip and tard. And it's offensive if the rest of you don't state what your gender pronouns are at every time you interact with me.
Okay, and I guess I'm John, and I'm fat.
And your gender pronouns are?
Yeah, gender pronouns.
I'm a man, so I'm a whatever a man would use. That's what I use. Don't ask me my pronouns. I fucking want to kick you right in the nuts if you ask me my pronouns.
Try.
What are your pronouns, John? Tell us, or you're not on the show.
He, him, them, they. He, she, shim. I think my pronoun is shim.
So you're gender fluid.
Yes, I'm just floating along this gender highway.
I'm gender fluid also, but right at the beginning of the show, I was being I'm kind of like in the middle.
Now, to be honest with you, I'm very heterosexual.
It's like a word for me. Sounds like
So
something a gay man would
confuse
say.
gender and sexuality, John.
Yeah, good point.
I'm too old to figure all this fucking shit out.
Oh, I wish I didn't.
Thanks
get rid
for
of it as
agreeing
one
to
of the
come on the show, John.
disabilities. All right, so we're gonna quick go over what happened last week. John, do you want to do that real quick?
Sure. A lot of people talked about things. I'm sure Drew did something stupid, and Dave sat there and mumbled a lot. Okay, back to you.
Okay, yeah. So last week we went over the LGBTQ letters, and we decided which one of those were the best. I don't have it in front of me. Dave, do you remember which one came out on top?
Gay dudes.
Really?
Oh, that's right. Yeah, it was gay men and then straight women.
See, I'm more of a lesbian kind of guy. That would be my pick.
That's fine. You would just be wrong because this. I don't know if you know this, but the stat ranks that we create are ests. They're honored by the UN, so they come to us for the advice.
Lipstick lesbians. I don't like butch lesbians.
Oh, well, number 2, John, last week was straight women. What do you think about that?
They're okay.
LGBT ranking.
I'm a big fan of them. I don't think straight women are on the rainbow scale, but whatever you want to do.
Okay, well, that's not very woke of you. Let's move on because I think we're gonna get into a lot of
I'm
trouble.
not woke at all. I'm very sleepy.
Some serious education
Okay, well,
is required for you, John. So.
the point of this podcast is possible, so you're gonna have to fix that. So speaking of being as woke as possible, we're gonna go through which disabilities are best this week. I have the definitive disability stat rank in front of me, and I'll just run through the order of, I guess, do I do last to first or first to last? It's not like anyone cares. I'll do last to first. So the worst disability is limbs or penis, and then fat, sixth, it's retarded ears, having a vagina. At fourth, it's retarded eyes. Oh wait, no. Tied 8 is transabled and Down syndrome. I'm retarded. Is micropenis. Second is gay and AIDS, and first is autism. So that seems pretty good.
Well, I'm 7th and 3rd.
Also, I would like. So you're a fat man.
You can only be one, John.
Quickly, everyone.
Sure.
That's my
Micropenis.
So, criteria I use to make the stat rankings, just because this, and then halfway through the episodes, I say, "Oh yeah, I forgot to do this." So, these are the things I used. I did 18 categories. These are the official ones specifically for disabilities: wealth, driving.
Are you going to add more every single week there, PJ?
No, it's been 18 every week. I replaced the ones that don't apply.
Oh, God.
Like this week, I replaced penis having ability with spelling because I thought we needed to talk about Down syndrome people not being able to spell. So let me go through them. Wealth,
Down syndrome.
driving, spelling, John.
Sorry. I might be 8th, 7th, and 3rd.
Transabled. Oh, you want to be disabled?
Oh, I'm
Gotcha.
a fat retarded. I'm a fat micropenis person who can't spell.
I don't know if you know this, but you can only be one of these things.
Yeah.
I
I don't know about that. I think, listen, don't tell me how I identify. I'm a fat micropenis guy who can't spell.
Don't tell me how to tell you how to identify.
I identify as that. How dare you? I'm sorry. Get back to your boring stats.
So micro penis. Yeah, that's your category, John.
Wealth,
We can all
driving,
agree to that.
spelling, intelligence, first impression, crime, math, attractiveness, hunting, trapping, benefit to society, independence, strength, stealth, fashion, likability, social media, reading.
Stealth is a good one.
Oh, okay, let's start off with stealth. We'll go through the stealthiest of all the disabilities is somehow retarded eyes. Okay, retarded eyes. Then it's fat. Wait, okay, that's wrong. Then micropenis. Then autism/penis. Then transabled. Retarded limbs.
Who did this list? It's
7.
so wrong.
7 is having a vagina. 8 is gay/AIDS. 9 is retarded ears, and 10 is Down syndrome.
Stealthy would have micropenis would have to be the best because unless you run around without your pants on, you can't see. You can definitely see if someone's got Down syndrome or definitely retarded eyes. You can see that. They're sitting there looking at you, and you're like, you don't know if they're looking at you.
Oh no, I know. No, you're wrong. I actually completely agree with these. So I'm going to tell you why this is right. So let me go and touch on the micropenis thing. Every single person who's ever had a micropenis has driven a huge diesel lifted truck. So you would think like, oh, you don't know just by looking at them. But the second they start driving, you're like, oh, that guy, micropenis.
I so disagree with this because I know a lot of guys that probably have a big fat hog that drive those trucks because they're testosterone filled fueled people.
Okay, well, I need you to break down exactly how you know the size of these guys' penises. Go ahead.
Well, I'm just saying, how do you know that the guys in the big trucks have tiny penises?
Because I asked
you show
them,
me yours, I'll show you mine.
Yeah, I asked them. I say,
you
do you
asked,
have a micropenis?
you said, hey, in the big diesel truck, you got a little dick? Is that what you said to him?
More or less, yeah. I'm just like, excuse me, sir, do you have a micropenis? And they always say, of course I do. How do you know? Retarded eyes for stealth. That is because almost all of the time, blind people are wearing sunglasses, which is classic disguise. Like if you don't want to be seen somewhere, put on sunglasses. Like famous people, that's what they do. They put on a hat and sunglasses. Blind people, they're halfway there all the time. They always have on glasses because you don't want to see their eyes going all over the place.
Okay.
Okay.
Hey, PJ.
Yeah.
What category did you put me in? I thought you were going to make a category just for me. It doesn't look like you have.
You're transabled.
I figured Parkinson's kind of fell under autism, so.
Yeah, it's good enough.
No, it doesn't.
What do you mean?
You know nothing. I know a lot of autistic people that don't shake.
Name 12 right now. Go.
No.
Exactly. I know one who does, Dave.
Well, he's not autistic.
He shakes.
Doesn't mean Jesus Christ.
Not everyone with Parkinson's shakes either, John. So
no.
Wow, really bigoted of you,
The
John.
non-shaking Parkinson's people are the stealthiest because you can't tell. Are they shaking on the inside? What makes them Parkinson's if they don't shake? That's the whole part about having Parkinson's.
That's why they're at number 4.
Yes. How does the ranking work again? Is 10 good or 1 bad?
This is what he did.
No.
Changing it.
Okay, well, that's the same thing. Is 10 good or 1 bad? Number 1 is the best. It's golf scoring again.
That's
so
right.
obviously
Golf
Down syndrome would be
scoring.
the least stealthy. I don't think anyone agrees.
He threw darts at a board or spun a wheel. That's how he got these numbers. and these categories? Go ahead.
I just explained to you how I got those early ones. So far, you haven't really been able to prove any points on why any of them should change. That's kind of what we do here is you guys argue why they should be changed, and then I explain to you why they're not going to be changed.
Okay.
Get it, John?
No, but continue. I'm having a ball here.
So why is fat 2?
Are you kidding me?
Them.
You be stealthy and fat at the same time.
It's kind of like zebras. How when there's a ton of zebras together, you can't see one individual one. Like that's like why they have all the stripes. It's like that, but with fat people.
Oh my God, this is ridiculous. You are an asshole. First of all, if there's 10 fat people there, they're all fat, and everybody looks at them and go, "My God, there's a whole herd of fat people over there."
Have you never played Assassin's Creed, John, when you blend in with the crowd?
A crowd, listen, if you put one skinny guy in the middle of the fat people, then maybe I would say that person's stealthy because they're surrounded by fat. But if you've got a bunch of fat people there, everybody can see that they're fat.
No, what everybody sees, they'll see that there's one giant glob of fat people. But if it's just like 10, like you individual fat person out of that group, because it just looks like one huge glob of fat all moving.
But if this is a disability, whatever the fuck this is, and
it's a disability, it's on the official UN ranking.
It can't be because everybody that can, the only people that don't know they're fat is Stevie Wonder. Blind people don't know they're fat. Everybody else.
That has nothing to do with stealth. I get what you're saying. Okay.
Yeah. What does stealth mean to you?
That they're stealthy.
Ninja skills and shit.
Yeah.
They're stealthy. Why are they stealthy? Because they're stealthy.
Exactly.
Why didn't I think of that? I'm sorry. Continue.
Okay, so are you saying we should change fat people? We should bump them down? Well, then who would you bump up? Oh, wait, you say no? I also say no. I think that the Assassin's Creed point really holds true.
I would say Down syndrome are not stealthy. You can spot a Down syndrome person from a mile away. You could see.
Yeah, that's why they're last.
Right.
And same thing with retarded ears, because they're always like, oh. So
listen, when you first saw a video of Drew or a picture of Drew, didn't you, when you first saw him,
wait, who's Drew?
Andrew, the guy that I'm sitting in here for. When you
who's he?
Andrew, the very first time, when you looked at him,
he's dead.
His eyes, didn't you say Down syndrome real quick? And then when he didn't look like this, then you knew he wasn't Down syndrome. But real quick, first look.
But then you found out he liked Skylanders a bunch. You're like, maybe.
I don't even know what Skylanders is, but okay.
What about a group of Down syndromes? Or are you saying that they can't synchronize?
Well, you know that
they definitely can't synchronize.
Have you ever seen Down syndromes do synchronized swimming together?
No, only synchronized window licking. You know, they're all sitting there by the window.
And they can synchronize that.
They go left, and then they go right, and then they flitter around a little bit.
Flitter.
Right. It's the word of the day.
Interesting word.
Although, if you look up Down syndrome, like examples of Down syndrome, they all kind of have the exact same face. So in a way, it's kind of stealthy.
Yeah, they have Andrew.
Think about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't understand.
You look at.
So stealth means not to be seen or picked out, right?
Yes.
That's what stealth means.
Stealth means stealthy.
Or you see 10 of them. They're not stealthy. You can pick them out right away. That's why micropenis is the stealthiest of these stupid, retarded things that you have here. Lists. Aren't you glad you had me on?
I've been to something called the Endeavour Foundation here, where Down syndrome people lick envelopes.
That's not true.
That is 100% true.
That is the most fabulous fucking story I've ever heard in my entire life.
Hey, it makes them, we've talked about this before, it makes them more useful to society than me as a loser podcaster.
At least they're getting shit done.
Exactly. But going there, could I have picked out one Down syndrome from the sea of Down syndromes licking envelopes?
No.
Kind of stealthy.
No. You got to find someone that's like, somebody walked into that room that's not Down syndrome. Could you pick them out right away?
What? We're talking.
In other words, If
I don't think you get.
I'm not saying you can pick a
blind
down
people.
If you maybe if you put sunglasses on a Down syndrome person, they look more Hispanic, right?
Maybe.
No, what?
But
To you.
no.
Although, to be fair, I've never seen a Down syndrome
It's in the
person try to
eyes. A Down
salsa.
syndrome is in the eyes. If you put sunglasses on them, they got the chubby cheeks and the fucked up teeth. That tells me Hispanic.
What does this have to do with stealth, John?
I don't understand your definition of stealth. To me, stealth means if you're walking around and there's a Down syndrome guy, as you're scanning, you go, wow, there's a Down syndrome guy. If you're scanning around, there's a guy with a micropenis, you can't tell because he's got pants on.
There are 17 more criteria after this one.
We don't have to go through all of them.
My God, thank God, we'll be here all night.
Access denied.
Yeah, usually it goes pretty long.
Access denied in the Discord.
I haven't changed anything.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. He's just talking over you.
Yeah.
Access denied in the Discord says gay aids should have a high stealth score too. Some gays hide themselves for their entire lives.
That's true.
That is a fantastic point, and I think they should be.
That's right.
They should.
Yeah. As stealthy as micropenis.
Once you get AIDS, you get all those splotches all over you. So then everyone knows. Everyone's like, oh, that.
Oh, you get the purple nurples. Yeah.
Okay. So you're okay.
So
you're talking about 80s gay AIDS.
Right.
I'm talking about Philadelphia featuring Tom Hanks AIDS.
Right.
Not your Charlie Sheen modern gay AIDS.
Right.
Winning.
Well, he doesn't have
Tiger Blood
AIDS.
He
has HIV. He doesn't have AIDS. He has HIV.
Right.
Completely. HIV isn't a disability. That's a superpower. You can just give someone else HIV all you want. That's awesome.
HIV is stealthy. AIDS is not.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Also, being last week, they got last because they always wear all those flamboyant colors and they always talk different. And they always go to those parades.
Right.
Yes.
They wear the short shorts and they dance and throw glitter around. Yeah, I get you.
Including all the closeted homosexuals, which is arguably way more than
they're all Christians.
Than the parade fucking FAGs.
Right. So the gay people, the flamboyant gay people go to the parade. The closeted gay people complain about the parade, how horrible it is. And the rest of the people that are straight, they don't give a shit.
Except so, but we know which one you are. You pretend to be cool about it, but then you have all these rants.
Yeah, that's a good point. You're not very stealthy about it.
So my problem is that I treat them like I treat everybody else. I don't give them reverence, and I don't make them a victim. They're not victims. They're just people. So actually, I do treat them like everybody else. I go all ranty when they decide that they're victims and all that other bullshit.
It comes up regularly.
Right.
Not as often as the tranny issue with you, John. That's
the tranny issue. That's a whole nother fucking ball.
That's a whole other sore point with you.
Yes, it is.
Ooh.
The dating part of the transsexuals, only because there's trickery in it. You're getting sold a bill of goods, and it's false advertising. It's false advertising, is what it is.
As opposed to makeup and padded bras, padded ass jeans.
I'm just talking about below the waist. You don't want
padded ass
to get down there and get a big fistful of hairy micropenis.
All right, John. Question for you: who's someone that you find super hot, like a famous person?
All right, I'll go with Charlize Theron.
Okay, let's say Charlize Theron. You're with her. Things are getting hot and heavy. She takes off her clothes, and boom, there's a penis. Are you telling me you don't suck it?
I'm out the door. What are
you, gay?
Mouthwash. No, I'm not gay. Anyone that sucks a trans dick is gay.
No, in 2020, it's gay to not suck penises. Let's move on. All right, I think this goes nicely into attractiveness, because if you're not stealthy or attractive, it doesn't make sense. Let's go on. Spelling.
Yes.
Do you guys actually want to do spelling? Is there anything that sticks out to you guys? I don't really want to do spell. We could do spelling. The whole joke is that Down syndrome people can't spell.
I
We
can't
could also
spell
do
either.
math.
I
It's the
guess I'm
same.
Down syndrome.
What?
Access to Nine says John has definitely been catfished by girly boys, which I don't know what a girly boy is, but whatever.
What do you think a girly boy is? A
Right
lady
now,
boy?
PJ. But
What do you think?
if PJ wants to suck trans dick, then I would say a girly boy is PJ.
I don't want to. I'm just saying if the opportunity presents itself, it would be gay to not to, and I'm not gay.
So a lady boy, John, is party up top and party down below too.
I don't
You get it?
No, I don't. See, it's very confusing. I don't. This is
Because
why I drive
boobs
me
and a
crazy.
penis. Boobs is the party.
Look,
Boobs is the party up top, and yes.
so for me, party down below is a vagina. If there's a dick
Gay.
and balls down there, it's not a party. It's a fucking nightmare.
Dave, I
How
think
often do you have
we
that
should lay off
nightmare, John?
all-
Every night?
I guess. I'm sorry.
I think we should lay off all the gay stuff on John because he's obviously very sensitive about it. All right, so we'll do attractiveness.
I'm very, very vanilla in the straight and gay things. I don't get it all. This is all new. It makes no sense to me.
Liking straight stuff and gay stuff.
No, I don't like gay stuff.
Right.
I didn't say anything.
I can edit that so it says I like gay stuff.
No. I know you can. I know you can. So,
And
here's
I
the
know I
thing.
will.
there are trans women out there now that are extremely attractive. There's it's a model. Her name's Teddy something. And then there's an actress who plays on Supergirl. She's very attractive. And there's a couple of them. And you would not know that they were biological males.
Yes.
Even though I find them extremely attractive as girls, I don't want to be in a romantic relationship or romantic anything with them because I'm
gay.
heterosexual. No, it's the opposite of that. This is why this makes no sense. You don't get what straight and gay even means.
You don't get what straight and gay
means
even
you
means.
like
in 2020.
women.
I like women.
And gay means that you wouldn't suck a trans woman's penis. That's gay.
Right. Gay is, yes, I would not suck a gay woman's penis.
So you're gay.
And listen, anything with penis and sucking, I'm against. When it comes to me.
This is. I wish this was more black and white. I'm very confused now.
Are you going to throw
So
race into
John's
this?
gay.
Look, I don't care if it's black or white. I'm not doing it.
That's
What
kind
about-
of racist.
What about yellow or red or brown?
No. You could paint a rainbow. Still not doing it.
Oh, so John's coming out as asexual. Gotcha.
So you wouldn't
You
suck
have
a micro
To
penis.
suck someone's penis,
No.
John.
And see, here's the thing, PJ. I do not. I'd never have to do that. That's where you're wrong. There's the flaw in your logic. Whatever makes me not sucking a penis, that's what I am.
So have you ever sucked on a
Hey,
rainbow?
That's what I've just.
popsicle?
That's what I've been saying this whole time.
Rainbow popsicle? No,
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
Mm.
The only kind of popsicle I've ever had in the last couple years is sugar-free.
Right.
Figure
No,
out what
I swear I saw you sucking on a rainbow popsicle, John. There's a YouTube video with you sucking on a rainbow popsicle.
that is not true.
Oh wait, maybe that's me. Huh.
That's probably
Okay,
you.
let's
I'm
move on to
I'm glad you
let's
graduated
move on
from
to
that.
the independent.
Go ahead.
Let's move on to the independence category. We got to stay on topic because we really need to figure out which disability is the best. So far, we've made no change. Just Delph, which John was very confused by.
Right.
least independent would be retarded eyes, and then 9th would be retarded limbs, and then Down syndrome. Hold on, I gotta highlight this so I don't lose my place again. All right, so then 7.
Hold on. You're saying
Go on. What?
You're saying retarded eyes is the least independent?
Yep.
Blind people can be more independent than some of the other categories.
Definitely more independent
than Down syndrome.
Or autistic.
Or autistic.
But you also might think, how many blind people have seen? A lot of them. That's being dependent on something.
And their canes, their tapping canes, whatever those things are called. They're dependent on them.
Yeah, you know what people with Down syndrome are dependent on? They can kind of live on their own. They just need, I guess they need the government to always give them money if they're by themselves. Maybe not. Maybe they can be built down.
All right, you're swaying me on that one. Okay. And by the way,
can you repeat that?
I said you switched the rankings in the middle of this.
It's because I had 2 of them at 3. It's because I had 2 of them at 3, so I just bumped retarded ears. So retarded ears is at 4, then autism/penis at 3, then gay and AIDS at 2, and the most independent are the micropenises.
Oh, I'll go with that.
Why? Because they've got to overcompensate.
Because yeah, so they have
the worst thing
about house, big truck.
Right.
Yeah. The worst thing that happens to them is they pee on the floor most of the time because they can't see to aim.
That's true. But most of them can wipe it up themselves, I would assume.
That's true.
You heard that from a friend you know, did you, John?
No, I have a micropenis.
There you go.
I said that in the beginning. You think you just backed me into a corner?
No.
No, you said you were fat.
I just want to hear it as many times as possible.
That's not true either. Most fat people have a micropenis.
That's what, no, PJ, you weren't listening either. We said that was John's category, is micropenis. Not fat.
Oh, fat was his race. John, you can't have. So fat is also a race. And
really?
Yeah.
So I'm from the fat race?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's based on the official rankings.
Correct.
Wow.
Gotcha.
John, you're supposed to be listening. You're supposed to be our biggest fan. Listen to either of our episodes.
I've never listened. Right now is the most I've listened to your show.
All right. You're thinking, man, I really need to listen to the other 2. Taken off a Castbox for something. I wonder why.
Well, this will probably be number 2.
Nah, I don't think we're saying anything too offensive. So back to let's move on to intelligence. Down syndrome, number 9. Having a vagina is actually number 10. So having a vagina, number 10. Down syndrome, number 9.
With some
number 8. What was that?
I think that clashes with some previous weeks.
Well, this is specifically about the
true
smarter than like some sexualities or races, but they're definitely not smarter than someone with Down syndrome. So that's how we got to this ranking. Okay. So 10, having a vagina. 9, Down syndrome. 8, micropenis. 7, transabled. 6, fat. 5, retarded ears. 4, retarded eyes. 3, retarded limbs. 2, autism/pianists. And 1, gay/AIDS. I think that's pretty good.
How can you argue with that? How can you argue with that?
Gay/AIDS are the smartest, even though they got AIDS. Isn't that kind of retarded?
Well,
that's actually a really good point.
Like,
It's
didn't
actually
the
a really good
smart
point.
ones not get AIDS?
Smart what?
All
Smart.
right, so I think
Smart fats. Smart what? Smart retarded eyes. What? Smart
Smart,
the smart
micropenis?
gays. The smart
Oh.
gays didn't get AIDS. That's specifically the gay people that have AIDS.
Right.
It's not gay people. It's the
So
same
you're
thing.
saying
I've
gay
never met
person
a gay.
can't get AIDS?
I've never met a gay person who doesn't have AIDS. So I'm assuming all gay people have AIDS.
Can you argue with that?
Yeah.
Okay.
So are we moving them down? I mean, I completely agree with Dave's point about if they're so smart, why do they get AIDS? So we should bump them down. But I'm wondering, does that mean we just move autism/penis up to number 1?
I think so.
So we're just doing a 1-2 switch. I down even lower. I don't think it's a 2. Well, that was wrong.
Oh yeah, and I'm supposed to be the dude looking at the forest instead of the trees, or whichever way around, and trying to rig it so we get the right answer. I remember my role. Huh. Interesting.
Your self-given role that you don't actually have to do, but you insist on doing because you can't stand not getting the answer you want.
Because I know how to do these for real. We've talked about this. I'm actually the expert on the real versions of these things.
I think last week, if we go to the tape, we'll hear you say that I am now the expert because I do them and you don't.
Oh, fuck, I think you're right too. Beaten by a better memory. Fuck. That's what happens to you all the time, isn't it, John?
Every time.
Fuck.
What were we even on? I don't even remember which one I read out. Oh, intelligence.
You're on intelligence.
So you guys are completely okay with having a dumber than someone with Down syndrome?
Sure.
Okay.
John's just agreeing now.
This works really
All
well
right,
when
next.
everyone just like, yep, this is all right. Get some more numbers. That'll be fun. Okay.
Yeah.
You wanted me to argue that a person with a vagina is not stupid? Is that what you wanted me to argue? I'm not going to do it.
No, John's not going to do that.
Not. But I say people aren't as smart as a woman, but that's fine. We can move on. So, benefit to society. Number 10, transabled. Number 9, number 8, retarded limbs. Number 7, retarded ears. Number 5, gays/AIDS. Number 4, Down syndrome. Number 3, retarded eyes. Number 2, micropenis. Number 1, autism/pianists.
Okay. So I would think that the having a vagina is the number 1 benefit to society.
Yeah. Baby factories, right?
Right.
Because of babies. Oh my god.
Yeah.
The babies. It's all.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
It kind of is.
Right. Micropenis should be number 10. They're good for nobody, not even themselves. Down
But
syndrome.
they're the ones who have to get.
Wait.
No, micropenises are the ones that have to get all the jobs that are like really for having the little tiny penis. So sure, they're not going to impregnate a bunch of people, but they're going to be making a ton of money and global economy.
People with micropenises can impregnate. John, you have had multiple children, correct?
That is true. I didn't say they didn't work. I just said they don't benefit anybody.
Did you ever get DNA testing though? How come?
Yeah, I know.
You did.
Trust me.
Okay.
Yeah, I definitely know. They look just like me.
Yes.
Maybe your wife just has a thing for a bunch of fat, balding guys. So they all look like
that. Yeah. How many people from New Jersey look like you?
To go back,
you can't find a dead cat with hitting somebody from New Jersey. That looks like me.
This is further proving our stealth thing, man. What, Dave? Huh? And John's looking pretty foolish.
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't think
as I always do.
I think transabled are less of a benefit to society than micropenises, because the transabled people are just people that are like, oh, I want to be disabled, and they break their legs and don't do anything. I think that most of them are just so lazy.
Retarded ears, they got nothing to do. Nobody's going to date them. They could get the jobs. Because you have retarded ears, you're lazy? What makes your retarded ears makes you lazy? I don't get that at all. I would think if you have retarded ears. Oh, transabled? Well, yeah.
What the about? I'm saying transabled because they're so lazy. They're just like, oh, I feel like I should be missing a limb, and then they get a limb amputated, and then they don't have to work ever again. Then they get to collect disability.
They provide work. They're a benefit to society, because then doctors are cutting off transabled limbs. It feeds the economy. They're a benefit to society.
Okay, I'm at least putting them above women, because that's a good point.
Labeled limbs left and right.
What about fat
all the
people?
work it's creating?
You're happy with fat people at 7?
Nobody's happy with fat people.
Their benefit to society. No.
The only benefit of fat people is jokes and making people that are not fat feeling better about themselves. That's I would say about a 5.
Oh, yeah, I think we'll bump them up. That's pretty good. I mean, the only thing that benefit to society is AIDS.
You know what?
So that's not that big of a benefit.
Here's the funny thing is, I'm actually starting to learn how to play this game, and I'm enjoying it.
Oh,
this is
you're not supposed to enjoy yourself, John.
The United Nations. Figure out which. So far, we know that the best person is a gay black man, based on gay winning the best sexuality, and blacks winning the best race. So then, after this, we'll know which sexuality, race, and disability makes the best person.
So by looking at this list right now, it would be a gay black
now it's
autistic man.
Like every pianist is autistic, and every autistic person plays the piano, right, Dave? You play piano?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, see?
Mm-hmm.
I also play piano, and
so
John,
Stevie Wonder would be like the hottest guy in the world.
Oh yeah, and he was super autistic.
No, he's a good pianist, and he's black,
and he's gay,
and he's got retarded eyes.
Yep.
Look at him checking all the boxes, all the intersectionality boxes of this stupid fucking thing.
One disability.
Yeah, John, you're still not getting it.
You can't be autistic and have retarded eyes.
So wrong. You guys are so wrong.
Wait, have you seen that video though of Stevie Wonder catching the microphone falling over? He's totally not blind, so he can just be autistic and a pianist.
He might be. He might have Parkinson's the way he swings his head back and forth.
So that also counts as autism.
Yep.
Sorry, go ahead.
Board. This is a soundboard free zone.
Apparently, it's not.
This is a safe space from soundboards. Okay. I identify as not being able to hear soundboards around me. And if you do play it around me, I'm categorizing it as rape, and the FBI will be at your door.
Yeah. That's
all right. So hunting and trapping, because it seems like benefits to society.
Which one can be hunted and trapped, or which one can actually hunt and trap?
It's hunting and trapping as
because if you're going to hunt and trap someone, as the skill, because I'm sure you could probably it'd be very easy to hunt and trap that person.
It's interesting that John immediately is like, "Who can I hunt and trap?"
Oh, I know.
I'm going for a fat autistic micro penis with retarded limb.
No.
Can't have retarded limbs and if chopped off, your penis grows.
You know what? I did see that. I did read that stuff.
Silence.
We call that a Ben.
Oh, are we doing Ben? Are we doing Small Town Mentality Podcast awkward silences now? Awesome.
We call that a Ben. Did he fall asleep? PJ, are you there?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out. I'm trying to know to you next. You guys are really having your guys are completely agreeing with me on all these, which is pretty good, proving that I
don't
have
know.
disabilities.
Let's go with attractiveness next.
Yeah, we didn't do it.
I have attractiveness. 600.
Why does StreamYard keep getting like super like quiet? Like when John talks, it gets
your
really
internet
quiet.
is.
It's you, PJ.
No, Dave.
John and Dick.
Yeah, I know, and John's fine.
What the fuck?
John and I are back and forth, like the
your internet sucks.
Radio professionals we are.
That's right.
You're making this awkward, PJ.
Sorry, I'm trying to figure out what making my internet so slow.
Here, why don't you tell us everything that's running on your computer, and we can figure that out.
Have you tried turning it off and back on again? Have you tried resetting your modem?
Discord.
Is everyone in the house streaming Netflix, Pornhub, and YouTube?
They must be.
How many people are stealing Wi-Fi off you in the neighborhood?
Probably a bunch of people. I just leave it open. I'm like, yeah, everyone can use my Wi-Fi.
I'll tell you what, all these pauses, these bends that we're having right now, Ben's probably going off the road by backing off. You still can't hear us there, PJ?
No, I can't. No, I can. I'm trying to switch to my other channel or whatever it's called.
Your other internet? We're going to lose you if you do that.
Oh, will you? Well, it's the same Wi-Fi. It's just switching to my 5 gigahertz or my 2.
You know what would make this show better? Losing you. So go ahead, try
it. All right.
Wonderful.
There he goes.
Oh, it looks like Princess Dirty Flaky Seatbelt Tits has woken up.
I'm sorry, but my dad made me go eat dinner and talk to them because lately I've been staying in my room a lot.
Okay.
God
hopefully that's
damn
better.
it.
Can you guys still hear me?
Yes.
Okay, well.
I think we might have gone too young with recruiting new podcasters, John.
Yeah. Your third co-host, your third asshole.
This will all be edited out. It's not my fault. Hey.
Still living home with parents can be.
This will all be edited out. It'll be fine.
So living with wife, that can be a problem when the wife shuts things down, because we know a few examples of that.
Right. Two things that are detrimental to podcasting are wives and parents. Wives will shut that shit down cold. That's why vaginas are a handicap, disability, whatever we're calling this shit. PJ, come in. PJ, over.
All right, where were we on? Yeah. I'm trying. What were we looking at before I exit? Before I switched over my internet?
We went hunting and trapping, and I said fat and something, and then you started playing with your internet.
Hey, PJ.
Yeah.
PJ. I think another category should be retarded internet. That is a disability.
So am I like cutting in and out for you guys then?
Yeah,
That's fine now.
For this past 15 seconds, you're fine.
Nice. But before that, I was cutting out a bunch. Yeah, because
Yeah.
you guys were cutting out, but it was only John. I didn't have any issues hearing Dave.
Dave barely talks. I talk all the time.
Yeah,
That's a good point.
You're cutting like a female teenager.
Okay. Well, you guys can tell me that. It's a podcast. We can edit it out. I can pause it and I can fix my internet. It should be good
I never
now.
know what the fuck.
I was on the channel that I was on my thing that everything in my house is hooked up to. Nothing's hooked up to this channel, so it should be fine.
Hey,
or
listen.
whatever it's called.
If dirty, flaky seatbelt tits wants to come in, I can just tap out.
What?
No.
Who?
I don't know. It's up to you guys. Right now, he's asking his daddy if he's allowed on. Daddy, if I come out and talk to you tomorrow, am I allowed to go play podcasts with my friends?
All right.
Yeah.
Let's move on.
People call me insensitive.
Yeah, they
All right,
do.
I'm gonna
because you are.
I'm gonna do a seamless edit, so this will be cut right in. So
Is-
that
no.
flows.
Let
Okay,
me talk. Is being
okay.
an insensitive cunt another category of disability?
Yeah,
do you
that's
think it has held
autism.
you back?
Because
John, or-
I'm already fat.
That's autism.
No, we said micro penis. God damn it.
Jesus Christ.
All right, so
I'm
Okay, I'm going to shut up. PJ.
everybody, you ready for the editing magic? This will all be cut out, and that flows this will also be cut out. That flows perfectly into attractiveness. See that'll seamless. No one will know anything. So
No.
number 10 for the least or for the attractiveness scale. Number 10, micro penis. Number 9, retarded limbs. Number 8, transabled. Number 7, fat. Number 6, Down syndrome. Number 5, retarded ears. Number 4, autism. Number 3, retarded eyes. Number 2, gay/AIDS, and number 1, having a vagina.
So number 1, attractive. So having a vagina makes it the most attractive or the least?
The most.
See, no, that's the opposite. Have you ever really looked at a vagina? Oh, look, here he is. Slappy tits.
So you're gay, is what you're saying.
No, I'm just saying they don't look good. They don't really, sometimes some of them have a lot of lunch meat. Other ones are very chubby. You ever see a real chubby vagina?
No, I can't say I've seen a chubby.
Yes. A
Yeah,
chubby
okay.
vagina is not very attractive, especially with beef curtains.
But this isn't about the attractiveness of a vagina.
Oh,
I mean, someone that has a vagina is attractive, which you're saying no. You're saying, get that out of here. I want penis.
that's
Okay.
not what I'm saying. You're saying what's more attractive, a vagina or a fat person? Or someone with retarded ears? Am I wrong?
So you're saying what's more attractive, a fat person or a woman? And you're saying fat
No.
people are more attractive.
I did not say that. Stop changing it.
The category is having a vagina, not vagina.
Men can have vaginas too. Stay woke.
Okay, yeah, and those men are probably super hot. So
I bet.
Or they tuck their penis between their legs.
Andrew, you better be recording locally.
Oh,
Otherwise, you're not allowed to talk.
I don't think we have a backup for this, do we?
I'm recording everything, but my recording's going
It's
to
a
have
go.
you. My recording's going to have you coming in and out. So the answer to that is no. Oh, look, another edit point. Go ahead. This show you should not edit. This is fucking comedy gold.
is it?
Yeah.
I'm going to disagree with that, but maybe I'm wrong. I don't think hearing someone go through their internet problems is very interesting for most people.
This has 3 of the top 3 things that Dave Chaffee loves about comedy. Awkward pauses.
Are
That's
you
more
getting us
Ben.
confused with small town mentality?
See, the internet problems, maybe was a little bit tedious, but then I saved it with the joke about retarded internet
Right.
being a disability.
Because Dave is
Mission
a
accomplished.
master comedian.
Yeah. Saved.
That's a good point. I'll just edit in that joke. I'll edit out everything. Besides, it'll just be Dave saying retarded internet, and then it'll go back to, hey, perfect segue.
Mhm.
Where does this show come to?
Okay.
I'm gone for like 40 minutes and it's just disheveled.
Well, so right now what we're talking about is John is saying that fat people are more attractive than women.
That's not what I said. I said vaginas are the
Okay.
least attractive, especially during a certain week of the month.
Vagina isn't a disability. It's a part on a body. Having a vagina is a disability. I think you're having a hard time with these categories.
Yes, I am.
First, you didn't know what stealthy was. Now you don't know what having a vagina means. John, don't you have kids? Don't you know what having a vagina means?
I've seen a lot of vagina. And since I've seen a lot of vagina, I've seen a lot of people that have vaginas.
Is it of the human variety?
Because they're attached. Oh, I've seen animal vaginas too.
Oh, so you've beat your way around the bush, is what I'm heard.
I've seen vaginas.
All right.
What I'm saying.
What he's not saying is that they were on trans men. So he's like hooking up with hot guys. Then he's like, damn it, you have a vagina, not a penis. Ugly.
I mean, he lives in Jersey. Isn't that like the metropolis for all those kind of weird folk?
No, California.
Nah, it's New Jersey. For the sake of this.
You don't want to fuck with Jersey there, PJ. They'll come after you. They don't fuck around.
Oh, I'm so afraid of the people in New Jersey.
If they all act like you, John, then I don't know how afraid I can really be.
They all act and look like John. We established
that earlier.
And well, I mean, you know, Tony Soprano, Buddy Valastro,
my
John
wife,
Domingo,
everybody else but me.
All right, guys, let's get back to the spreadsheet. What everyone's here for.
Yeah,
so,
let's get back to it.
So, I think we can all agree that for right now, the attractiveness scale seems pretty good. Obviously, Down syndrome people above fat people for attractiveness.
Wait, is this like the golf scoring you did last week or what?
Yes.
Okay.
Do you have any idea how much of you guys fumbling around and me fumbling around with the 10 being the best and 1 being the worst I did? There was so much stuff edited out of us being confused by that.
Yeah, and are you saying that I didn't listen back to the edited version?
No, the edited version, you couldn't tell. It was the unedited version that was annoying. I edited out all that stuff. I don't know if we should be talking about editing the podcast on the podcast.
Oh, we should. No, we should.
No, it's like, wait, hold on. You did not take out all this stuff about me being confused last week. I know.
No, 2 weeks ago in the first episode before I changed around
that one.
And I can't take out all the stuff of you being confused because that's like you always say I'm confused.
Well, yeah, I mean,
this podcast is going to be 5 minutes long.
I'm just going to cut only John out. Everything else will stay in. My internet troubles.
This is my least favorite episode.
Me too, because Andrew's not on it. We have John instead.
Hey, Andrew.
Yeah?
How can we get you double grounded?
Oh, dude, I'm not... Dude, I'm only on here because my parents left. They went out to go get some groceries or something.
You should have told your parents, Mom, Dad, I have to record a podcast where we make racist jokes with my friends. They've been like, oh.
And that way, and the only ones that show their face are the stupid ones.
Oh, I don't have black as a disability.
What?
Seeing they're the best race, how's that disability?
Oh yeah, never mind. That's good.
Exactly. Point. See, this is why you need me on the show to keep PJ in check.
Yes, John agrees with me too much. John either just says yeah, or he says vaginas are ugly, and vaginas aren't even a category.
Oh, by the way, John, you're free to go.
Okay, bye.
Thanks for coming. Oh, he's actually gone.
Yes, he's still in the lobby.
I grounded John. The grounder becomes the ground.
All right, now we need to
for real.
We need to make this podcast go extra long so that we can get Andrew in trouble.
Oh man.
Correct. How long are they gone to the grocery store for?
Well, it's maybe take a little bit longer. I don't know how much fighting's going to go on, so I don't know. I'm rolling the dice here, Dave. I'm really just living on the edge.
So remember how we thought that the first episode was garbage, and then we were able to kind of make it look okay? I don't think we're going to be able to do that with this one. This one's rough.
Do we think Grounded or John's better? Now we can choose between the two.
Oh
Although
no, man.
John
don't
probably
want-
isn't coming back.
Well, kinda. I kind of want to stay. This is my last act of defiance.
Aren't you 18? How do you get grounded?
Yeah. My house, my rules.
Yep.
Hmm.
It's that.
Yep.
I don't think I've ever been grounded for anything my whole life.
Oh, well, good. You
For
want a
real?
pat on the back?
Yeah, I wasn't a bad kid, so unlike you.
Neither was I, but
I'm
Jesus.
not bad. I'm just misunderstood.
Didn't you say that your dad said that you left dinner too early? That's pretty bad, if you ask me. I never did anything that bad.
Well, I left too early for their liking. Doug asked, "How old am I?" I'm 18. Doug, I can't tell you how many times I've told you how old I am and where I'm from.
What the fuck? Don't just add people. Who was that?
What do you think this is, Dave? Small town mentality? This is
Yeah, this is a
professional.
small town mentality. Get out of here. If this is small town mentality, oh, we should get Ben in here, and then we can just have the truck noises in the background.
Wait, I have a question. So, are we uploading
Andrew,
this one?
Andrew is 18.
I don't know. This is
To
pretty
answer that
rough.
question.
I kind of want to
Um,
read.
Parents.
You were going to get parent swatted.
I mean, yeah. Oh,
NC.
you know what? Good job, Dave. I'm proud of you. Or not. Fuck. Doug.
Yes.
Doug. Well, you know. Oh,
Oh,
hey,
hello.
John.
Camera's turned on now. Beautiful.
John.
We can't hear you, but we
Did John
can
say
see
anything, or
you.
did he just come here to? Oh, okay.
Now he turned off his camera.
Now I'm confused. So are we uploading this episode?
Here's the problem. I can't
I have
talk
no
because I turn off my recorder.
Oh yeah, John, can you send me that file then?
Sure, I'll
also?
send it to you. You know what I'll do? I'll start my recording again. I'll send you 2 files. You can figure out where it goes.
All right.
So what did I miss?
Yeah,
What
so
were
I have
we
no
at?
idea how I'm going to edit this into a coherent episode because,
I'd be impressed if you could.
yeah, we've been so off topic. I mean, our first episode was pretty all around and it came out okay. But
Well, you know what? Since I'm here now, let's start over.
Here's who put Dave in charge of this StreamYard. That's the problem.
No, Jacob's muted, so that's the way to do Jacob. We just get to look at him, look at his
yeah,
pretty
let's
face.
do visual gags on our podcast. Great idea, Dave.
You said you were editing this shit out.
I don't want to have to do more editing. I spent 8 hours last week editing. I'm not doing that again.
And whose fault was that?
Yours.
Oh yeah, it kind of was. You know, no. It was Audacity's fault.
That's true. We did figure out it was Audacity's fault. I can't imagine anyone's listening to this live. I don't know how to check that, but I
I
can't.
don't know. Who's Right Podcast is in here.
Yeah.
The view count definitely dropped during the troubles with the internet.
This is like Brady going on Who's Right all over again. Oh God.
What were you saying about?
Didn't quite make it to the mute button in time. Oh, now everyone's turned their camera off.
I'm ashamed of this episode
Why?
because I
It's
wasn't
pretty
on it.
bad.
Because I wasn't on it. I don't care how good or bad it was. It's my least favorite because I wasn't here.
I'm being entertained.
That's all that matters. Is Dave's being entertained.
Well, never mind. I'm good.
John's a pretty good substitute. Almost
Well-
as good as Laugh Track, who's been podcasting for how long you been podcasting for, Laugh Track?
3
Come on.
episodes. 2.5. He couldn't even make it here on time.
2.5 weeks.
Yeah, something like that. I'm doing pretty good. I gotta tell you, Dave, it's pretty lonely at the top.
And why can't you convince your parents that you're doing a good Christian podcast and you're helping to save heathens or Satanists, or you're helping to pray the gay away or something?
Well, because lying's a sin, Dave, and I don't sin ever. It's my one rule.
Is Skylanders euphemism for penis?
Yes.
Okay. Just checking.
Well,
Well,
LifeTrack has 33 of them.
we're officially derailed
I
now
have
that we're
more
talking
than
about
33.
Skylanders.
I have more than 33 Skylanders. I have about like maybe 45 or 50.
Yeah, get it right.
Yeah. Duh.
How happy are you, PJ, on a scale of 1 to 10?
I have no idea what I'm gonna do. I'm like, do I just stop and do we retry another time? I have no
Yes,
idea.
I say we do that because I care about myself and I want to be on an episode. I don't want to catch the tail end of one.
It was going well.
Did you think so?
It was your internet, PJ.
You're fucked this up. Don't you blame this on us, PJ. We're professionals.
Oh,
We said
so
You're fucking
regardless-
retarded internet.
So regardless if I was here or not, the show sucked anyways.
Well, I mean, the internet's not a huge deal for me because editing wise, it'll still all sound like everything was fine.
Well, then you should be able to, the master editor that you are, you should be able to fix this.
Well, my issue is like, were you guys hearing anything I was saying?
No.
No, yeah, so it's gonna be garbage. Because then you guys waited 45 minutes to be like, yeah, we can't hear anything you're saying.
Oh wait, so I came in here at 45 minutes. So we haven't even started the episode yet?
So basically, right before you got in here, I fixed my internet.
We've been recording for an hour now.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Wait. So if we kick John out now, we can actually do the episode.
That's true.
Right, goodbye, John.
All right. See ya.
No.
What? You want me to
Just
leave?
kidding. I want to keep John
Yeah.
around. I like John.
I don't know about the
Fine.
dynamic of 4 people though. Well, it's
If
up
you're
to
going to
you.
do
What
the
do you want,
show, do I save the what? Do I save this garbage that I have and send it to you for as an episode, or are you just going to start over and do a new show episode right now?
I have no idea.
All right.
PJ? The first half was going well.
I'm going to make an executive decision on a podcast I have nothing to do with.
Okay.
I'm going
Send
to
it,
shut off.
send it to me no matter what. Like,
I'm going
definitely
to
send
shut
it
off
to me.
everything. I'll send you what I have, and you can figure out what to do with it. How's that?
Okay, that's
All
fine.
right.
Patreon
Hey,
content.
you know what, guys? It's been a pleasure not being on the show. Have a good one.
Well,
He's going to be on the final edited show. He's got to be somewhere.
so
You've got to have a little taste of the Podfather.
we got to, yes. So, you know, if we actually do restart, it'd be really interesting because I could have the dice roll on my parents swatting me.
Yeah, so that's a problem, and I also have to record
Brony Boys.
Brony Boys
Oh, Brony
in
Boys. So
half an hour.
Mm. Well,
So
when can we record this again?
there's that.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to wait another week. I look forward to this day. This is the
Are you
day.
going to be grounded on Thursday night?
No.
Laugh track?
No. It's only gonna go through maybe tonight.
Because if Santana, if both of you can't make it for whatever reason, then it's just me doing
No.
a
I'll be here
recap of one of my own episodes, which
Nah,
wouldn't be great.
I'll be here Thursday for sure.
Hmm.
My groundings go for like a day at a time. It's weird. They decide like the next day, is he gonna get grounded again or not?
Hey Jacob, how you going?
Doing all right. A little depressed, but we're figuring it out.
You look like
Yeah, we're figuring it out too.
you look like a twink Sith Lord, so your descent into the dark side is progressing well.
I guess just keep going. Just keep doing what you were doing.
Hey Jacob, what's it like living alone?
What were we doing?
What's it like living alone, Jacob? You don't get grounded.
I'm really sad.
Yeah, but you don't get grounded, right?
Yeah, because I haven't been grounded since I was like 12.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, and look how Jacob turned out.
Yeah,
All we
you
need
know,
are more groundings.
Maybe if you were grounded more.
So are
so
we
are y'all
done?
gonna not record this? Is this over?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Apparently, when I first joined this, when everything started going well with the internet, so I guess you could call me the savior or the messiah of this podcast.
I don't. Was my internet actually so bad you guys couldn't make out what I was saying?
Yeah.
Why didn't you tell me?
Well,
I
because
could've-
the show must go on. We tried to keep going until it was so bad that it was really, we really couldn't just continue.
Great.
That's how shows work with shitty internet. You just got to. We set a time to go live. We went live, and it was going great.
It was going great. You guys couldn't hear me.
I
could barely hear John. For some reason, I could hear you perfectly. Every single time you said something, it was crystal clear. So I just assumed it was John.
Yeah. So, in summary, this is episode 2.5 of We're
This is episode 3. Episode 3. So the overall ranking.
Is it really PJ? I don't know if
Overall ranking: number 1, autists. Number 2, gay/AIDS. Number 3. I mean, it's just the same as the beginning because we didn't change anything.
Yeah, I don't agree with any of these.
Someone give me a placement on a show. Talk to you.
Okay,
why the fuck was Jacob in here still?
I don't know.
Okay,
He's supposed to be starting his own show.
Bye.
About
Are we really releasing this one?
I stopped.
Because if so, I'll make sure not to tell my friends about this one.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Was that the 3 views? That the extra so that the extra 3 views aren't going to happen for episode 3.
Yeah, no.
Access Denied said podcasting skill should, or lack thereof, should be a category, a disability category. I mean, I assume at some point we're going to be doing something about podcasting and indie podcasting levels of
we can rank indie podcasters. No, we rank indie podcasters.
Yeah, I mean, that's a tough one because you got to assume some level of prior knowledge. So I don't know how you would sort of explain each.
So is that like a Patreon episode?
Yeah, that's a bonus.
Okay, nice.
But that's a nitwit bonus where we rank a bunch of nitwits.
Oh, I can already tell you who my favorite indie podcaster is.
Yourself.
Oh, I forgot to factor that in. All right, so besides myself, I have a favorite podcaster.
Can you change your name to Grounded Beefcake?
How do I do that while we're live?
I don't think you can.
I don't think I can do it. Nope, I don't know how.
So, PJ, shall I end the broadcast?
You probably should. You can tell how excited I am.
Are you still broadcasting?
Yep.
Oh, then probably, yeah.
All right, so now that